Well, after presumably years of not liking Donald Trump, Keir Starmer, let's just say, has a little bit of making up to do, especially after, of course, the big piece of humble pie that he's more than likely got to eat after Donald Trump won the US election. Unfortunately for Keir, it appears that Donald Trump isn't exactly going to let him off lightly, and he has slammed Keir Starmer. So just what am I going on about then? Well, according to this article, it says that Donald Trump today attacked Labour's net zero plan and said Britain was making a big mistake by retreating from oil and gas, and that is a very good point, isn't it? I mean, yes, okay, I'm sure many people out there wouldn't mind doing the environmentally option if it doesn't cost them much more. The problem is, from what I've heard, environmental options do carry a bit of a price premium, don't they? Such as solar, for example. I mean, you've got to pay who knows how much up front to save a bit on your electricity bill. And of course, they'll say to you, won't they, that it will pay for itself. Yeah, probably in about 20 years. Oh, let's face it, by the way that electricity prices at the moment, it'll more than likely be 2 years, won't it? But either way, the incoming US president urged Sir Keir Starmer. I wish they'd actually stop writing Sir before Keir Starmer's name. And I know, admittedly, yes, he has been knighted. However, I don't like calling him Sir Keir Starmer. Sir Bellend would probably be a more appropriate title for him. But anyway, Keir Starmer to open up the North Sea and get rid of the windmills. And the thing is, at the moment, as we're in the middle of a cost of living crisis, we need the most amount of help we can get, don't we? And if all these eco-idiots out there who presumably would love to hug a tree rather than actually keeping OAPs warm might have to wait an extra couple of months or years, then so be it, I'm afraid. And Keir Starmer really does need to think about things like this, don't he, eh? His outburst is a blow for the PM, who has been trying to build bridges with the Republican strongman ahead of him entering the White House this month. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't really know what progress he's made in building bridges with him. And thinking about it, let's face it, if I was Donald Trump, then to be honest with you, I wouldn't exactly be too happy with Keir Starmer in the first place. But Chancellor Rachel Reeves, it says, announced in her budget she is hiking the profits levy from 35 to 38% and extending it by a year. And then, of course, Energy Secretary Ed Sandwich Miliband has ruled out awarding new drilling licences when existing ones expire. And it appears, doesn't it, that not only does he want to give 11 point whatever billion pounds of our money to help other countries overseas climate emergencies problems, he'd rather do that than actually try and make things a little bit cheaper for us. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ed Miliband. Read between the lines. But anyway, taken to his Truth Social platform, as what I'm guessing he calls it, Trump rallied, the UK is making a very big mistake. Open up the North Sea, get rid of the windmills. And the President-elect's self-styled policy of drill, baby, drill clashes with Sir Keir's mission. Oh, sorry, I mean Keir. I keep writing bloody Sir, but Keir's mission to make Britain a clean energy superpower. And the UK apparently is to spend tens of billions of pounds on green energy over the Parliament, including on new wind turbines, which obviously that money could go to much better things, in my opinion, including giving the OAPs their winter fuel allowance back, because let's face it, I'm guessing it would be quite some time before we saw a return on any investment that we put in, eh? Although, to be honest with you, it does make me wonder just how Keir Starmer might flip-flop or do another belly dance and U-turn or whatever if and when Trump does drill, baby, drill, and the energy price starts to fall in the US because of that. I wonder how long it would be before Keir thinks, yeah, okay, I better do it over here as well. Because admittedly, we do actually copy America quite a bit, don't we? But anyway, Mr. Miliband has previously said this will help drive down bills in the long term, but critics argue it will cost taxpayers because obviously these things aren't exactly cheap, are they? And Trump's post was a response, apparently, to US firm Apache announcing it would quit the North Sea in 2029. And that's because boss Jonathan Christman, I hope I pronounced it right, said, after 6 months of evaluation, we have concluded that the investment required to comply with these regulations, compiled with the erroneous financial impact of the windfall tax, makes productions of the hydrocarbons beyond the year 2029 uneconomic. And let's face it, that is unfortunately a word which no business likes to hear, is it? And yes, obviously, energy companies aren't short of a bob or two, are they? But even they don't like to make any money less than what they're getting now, I'm guessing, eh? So the sooner Keir Starmer starts to come round to Donald Trump's way of thinking about this, then the better, in my opinion, both for us and our pockets.